she wanted to paint this damn narrative, and now y'all giving her the opportunity to justify the fact that she's
because
lying.
the people want
That's
to
fucked
hear
up.
it.
But they was on her panel.
But this
Y'all
not
told
your
her
damn
I didn't hear therapist at all.
So
so the reason that therapist is up $2 because people do have questions for her. As long as she don't interrupt Rose and she stay right where she at and she's quiet, it's okay. Rose says she don't want to talk to therapist, right?
But Rose asked y'all to not even box her while she was in the box.
I did not bring her
it's
up.
okay. It's all right. $2. I'm gonna go. She's still gonna lie. Motherfuckers is gonna believe what they want.
But she's not
Rose,
talking.
please don't leave it yet. Please
Hold on
don't.
1 second.
Not yet.
Okay, so if that make y'all feel better, therapist is in the comments. She wasn't talking, right? So I didn't even know she was up here. I'm just looking at my screen. So let Rose finish. Nobody bring therapist back up because I asked her not to be up. That people do have questions for therapists, which is why therapist is allowed to go up. I did not try to go into therapist live, and she told me that I couldn't come up. So I'm not debating about who she did not let up.
Can I say something right quick? I know everybody was next, but just let me say this right quick. First of all, Rose, I want to apologize to you because I was not being disrespectful to you by letting her up, but I was being asked to drop out of the box so she could come up, which was not okay because I was sitting in the box for a reason because y'all said that we needed to respect her space. So that's what I was doing, was respecting your space and not letting the therapist up. So then everybody else started to request, but then when I go and start asking people, can you drop out the box so we can let these people up, I'm getting ignored. So it's not okay for me to be the one that always has to drop out of the box.
Aries, I don't want to interrupt you, but you're a mod. So if you
I know
people up here and they don't have any questions to ask, you don't have to hesitate to drop them. If they're not asking any questions, drop them and bring up who needs to be up in a panel.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. It's real interesting how therapists all of a sudden want to get up on the box. But before I came up here, she did not want to talk to y'all niggas. Now all of a sudden she want to get up on the box because I'm up here. That's some obsessive shit. The shit that I've been talking about. And
okay, Rose, was she down in the comments? And we not bringing her back up until you're done. We want to hear both sides of the story. Y'all know y'all want the mess. It's 1.2K people in here. I'm still only at 6 fireworks. I done got my Chipotle. I done bought all y'all bitches Chipotle. Y'all down here tussling and throwing my stuff around inside my gazebo and ain't even gifting me. Or we got to get to 500,000 likes. We got to do something. Y'all done told my shit up already. What's going on? Well, go ahead, Rose. I don't know who else had questions.
I had a question. I had a question. If nobody else. Okay. So, Rose, did you ever at any point have intention of wanting to be in a relationship or even, well, that's pretty much it. Was there ever that intention
I did at first.
of wanting to explore that? Okay.
Yeah, I did at first before she went live on me.
Okay.
And then
so so before she went live on you, when you all were together on that trip, there was the intention, and then after certain events occurred, then you decided that you wanted to back out of it, correct?
So there were conversations, and then she was like, well, we should go to the beach. She never introduced it as her friend's supposed to be there or any of those things. It was just, we gonna go to the beach. I'm like, oh, that's a vibe. 5 hours away, we could do that. And so, it was us talking. We weren't dating. We haven't dated. We were talking. That was it, talking. So there was conversation about us potentially dating, but we were not dating at all. I was like, I gotta feel the vibe. I gotta catch the vibe. And then that shit happened in that car, and I was like, hell no. No.
So after that situation with the car and her going live, it seems like at some point you all reconciled. Am I correct?
Kinda, yeah. That's when y'all saw us come live and talk about it after all that bullshit. We were supposed to reconcile, and then she wasn't done with it, even though I was done with it, and that was when she had went live and talked about me yet again. Okay. And she did that live.
Did she know that you were done with it? Because sometimes people
I told her that I was done with it.
You were done with it.
I told her that I was done with. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, so, well, you might as well finish your sentence. You told her that you were done with it, but was she still hopeful? Were you giving her some hope that there was potential still for you all to reconcile, or was this all in her mind?
So I told her at that point that I wasn't looking for a relationship and that we can just get to know each other and I'm just vibing. That's what I told her. She was okay with that. She was like, I understand that. And I know that you need time to process a lot of things. I also told her that I didn't trust her anymore because of how she was moving and how she had been moving. And she said that she was understanding of that. And so she said that she was going to try to make it right. And I do have text messages of that too.
Okay. That was all I wanted to know.
Rosay,
Can I have some
so
gifts,
What was said
please?
about
Can I have
me?
some gifts? Can I have
A
some
lot of
gifts,
shit was
please?
said about you, Trina.
Oh, can I have
Yeah,
some
well,
gifts?
Brief synopsis.
that you was a begging ass, lying ass bitch who like to use people, and you ain't gonna get another red fucking cent from her ass because you was a lying ass bitch. And I don't understand why Trina be calling my motherfucking phone thinking that I fuck with her after knowing that she motherfucking lied on me, and she don't even know that that she lied on. She don't even know that I know that she was lying to me. I don't know why she keep calling my motherfucking phone. Why she crying, talking about how she feels some type of way when I don't give a fuck about what she talking about because she should have never fucking lied to me. Just a brief synopsis. And all the people that's in your lives, she don't fuck with, and all y'all some lying ass bitches, and y'all enable her behavior, and she couldn't believe that she had enabled your behavior, and from that is one of the reasons why she started sitting around a whole lot of other people who was trying to bring awareness to your actions because she felt bad
Was this on the phone or the text?
on the phone. But she did show me y'all text message thread of you know, of her asking you if you had ever lied
Thank
about
you.
wanting money, or if you ever lied about the price of things. I think that was the basically the question. I think you know what I'm talking about. And you was like, where the fuck is this coming from? And you thought that I was the one who was putting a battery in her back. So you kept saying my name. You kept saying my name in the text threads, but it wasn't me that was putting that in her head. That was all her on her own. But she allowed you to believe that because when she would get mad, she needed you and other people to get up on the panel and dog walk me and talk shit about me. And I ate that shit because I was like me. I ate it because I was dumb enough to think that her anxiety is the reason for why she act like that. And
So
because she a type 2, whatever the fuck, and she a people person, and she a people helper, and she just love people, and she's so selfless, and she was just in her feelings, and she wasn't thinking logically at that moment, and you know, that was the reason for why. So she justified her shit with her mental health, and I believed it.
okay, that was my next question. What was your motivation to be lied on and just take it? But you saying it was because you believed her mental health?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Them type B's will get you, or cluster B's will get you every time, I tell you.
No, don't cluster be nothing. You
And
better.
so, and for those who are going to like be like, well, she don't talk like that, or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying verbatim. I never said I was quoting her. I'm telling you the basis of the shit that she was saying.
Okay, so I want to ask a question. That it's probably gonna be a general question. So, my first question is I want to know. So, with this whole entire thing, maybe before things took a left turn, because remember we had the video in March, and then you was like you didn't feel that way anymore. You told her that and whatever. And then what was the intention? What was the intention? And then on top of that, if you, what part made you say that you were not interested in her anymore because she threw for you inside the battle with HB? Was it before that, or was it, you know, like, or just like after that you like, nah, I'm done?
It was after. So when I got doxxed and people was calling my phone and stuff like that, and people were thinking that I was behind her texting Peach, and she never cleared it up, and I was asking her to clear my name and she wouldn't. At that point I was turned off, and that like completely, like friend, anything, all that, I was turned off. And she was sending me like screen recordings of Nosy Live and other like videos of even Trina talking about me, like just things to incite anger, incite me feeling some type of way.
Got that still?
And
You got her
so
sending you videos of me?
Yeah, of you talking about me and saying that the mistake that I made was trying to lock her down and you don't milk the cow and all that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she sent that to me to try to make me mad at you, but I wouldn't go live and say nothing for real. And she wanted me to go live and do the thing that I'm known for doing, right? And so I wouldn't do it. And because I wouldn't do it, it's like almost like a puppet. Like she was trying to make me her puppet, but I would not go off on nobody. And there were plenty of times that I heard Trina saying shit and I would not go off on Trina. And she was sending
I've
me
been
shit.
talking big shit.
And I
What she
didn't
said
say
about
it. And
Dime,
did I say anything, Trina? Except for that one time with Heartbreaker.
I don't know. You did call my titties pepperonis.
They are though. But I mean the thing is
now. Hold on now.
Hold up, wait, because I don't want us to get
ain't
too
no
far
laughing
from
in this
this.
motherfucker. Ain't no laughing.
I don't
Please.
want to get too far from this. Please, hold on, y'all. Wait, I don't want to get too far for this.
Wait, what she said about Dime though?
Oh my, wait, because you're trying to get too far
She
from this.
said that she don't understand. I can tell you exactly what she said about Dime. What she said about Dime was Dime is basically just a hating ass bitch, and for some weird reason, she thought that Dime had a crush on me, which was crazy as fuck. Because she said there has to be a reason for why. She said there has to be a reason for why Dime is so pressed with you, Rose. And I was like, nah, me and her just probably just had a disagreement. I don't remember what it is, but it is what it is. She was very adamant.
What?
Yes, girl. Swear to God, I swear on my daddy grave.
So can I ask what I was about
She was
to
talking
ask?
smack about
Hold on.
me too. She was talking smack about me
Tell
too.
y'all how she would play. I'm trying to tell y'all how she would play and think that saying certain shit would elicit a jealous response from me, and it never gave that. And so she also said that Dime is just she said Dime is just a woman who clearly has an obsession with me, and she just likes to get up on panels and talk about me. So she said when she would be mad at me, she would let you up on the panel because you like to talk about me, and she just let you talk because she thought that it was funny that you were so obsessed with talking about me. So you were being mean.
So Rose.
Okay, wait a minute. No, Tiny, hold on. It's my
Damn it.
turn. Hold on. It's my turn. I'm gonna let you get your shit off. First of all, let me say something. When I look in the mirror, baby, I love me. Okay, I have no reason on this earth. I have never been obsessed with a bee. Do you hear me? I have never been obsessed with a bee, and that's it. And Rose, everything that I have said. First of all, let's just make something clear. And $2 can vouch for that because me and $2 actually spoke about that the other day. $2, do I just go into lives and just bring up Rose's name or anybody who see me in panels? I don't just go into lives and bring up her name. At the point y'all were the topic, and when we would have conversations, yeah, your name will come up because that's what the topic was about. But I don't go into anyone's room and change the conversation. And I told you exactly why I did not like you. I said that. I said that I feel like sometimes you do too much. I feel like you're too performative and all this other extra stuff. So therapists, come up here and put your set up. When you come up here, you might as well put your set up, baby, because it's on.
And let me be clear: there's a lot of these conversations.
Oh Lord, don't do it.
A lot of these conversations are on the phone, and the thing that I realized with therapists is what she also didn't like was the fact that I was no longer trying to have on the phone conversations with her because I needed text proof of a lot of the shit that she would fucking say. And I realized that when she went live on me the first couple times, she would always say, where's the proof? But it would be on the phone. And I even have like proof of her always wanting to talk on the phone so that there would be no, recording or none of that shit of what the fuck me and her was talking about.
Rose, can I ask the question?
$2. Let me answer. Did you put
Okay.
Yes.
One second, y'all, because we don't want nobody to feel like they getting skipped over. Tylee did have a question, but I stopped Tylee because I don't believe therapists. You were therapist, girl, you done made the wheels come off my car, how hard I was riding for you, and not just because of a disdain for Rose, because I have stated in some, I'm like, you know what, that stuff, that therapist, I don't agree with that. So I was being neutral about the situation. And therapist, you got a nerve to be talking about me, therapist. That is so wrong.
Yeah,
But go ahead, Tylee. Ask your
I
Tylee,
want
question.
an apology. I want an apology, Dime.
Go ahead, Tylee. I ain't giving you nothing. Go ahead, Tylee.
I had a lot of questions, but the first thing I did want to say, Rose, is I know me and you had our little quote unquote whatever into it or whatever people want to call it on the app. But again, like I said, I was speaking on the situations that were presented and I'm going to talk about the situation the same way I talk about sisters, the same way I talk about power. But the question that I did have, this ain't the first question I had, but the one that just kind of arose to me was when you were saying something about, it was something spoken on like Peach or whatever. I want to know what was spoken on Peach, number one, and then like number two, like why was that even a factor from what you had just said before Dom had asked you her question? My bad.
Because I was they were asking me what were the other people that were being spoke on, so I named the people who she said things about, and that's when Trina was like, "Well, what'd she say about me?" That's how that came about.
So, it's so much I gotta ask. Like, okay, second.
Okay, Tali, well, now it's your turn.
Right.
You got your turn. I done stopped the whole
Okay.
show for you. Go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask my questions. All right. Number one, what did you play a part in the therapist? Because I'm about to ask you some of the same questions I asked her.
Okay.
Did you play a part in the therapist leaving Kel's birthday party that night?
Never.
So you were never telling the therapist you need to cancel your plans with Kel's?
Never.
All right, that's what she said on her
Well,
live today. She said you did tell her that.
The receipts already
with the
show
proof,
that.
the
Now,
receipt.
Y'all wait.
Let me
Y'all
clear up.
saying
Let me
that the
clear up something.
receipt
Let me clear
said
up
it,
something.
but this is what she told me.
Hold on. Let me clear up something. That Discord conversation that was had when y'all seen Sal's and all of them talking. Now, that night I was talking shit, and she said, "Well, I gotta go see Kels, but I don't gotta see her. I'll cancel." So I was laughing and joking, and I did say, "Well, then cancel then." That was the context of the conversation. That's the shit that she didn't tell nobody. That she was already talking about canceling on Kale's party and shit like that. And I was like, that's wild. Now, she has said in that conversation that the reason for why she even decided to go is because me and her were at odds. That is why.
Okay.
Wait,
And respectfully, I don't have no reason to fucking lie. I know it sounds crazy. That's fine. I get that. However, that was the context of the conversation. Any other time, I never said, well, you should cancel on Kels. You should not go. I never said that. Now, when I spoke to her in the message thread that $2 showed, it shows that I was very much telling her to hang out with them. And she was saying, now, why would I do that? Like, they don't even like me for real. Like, it's my idea. You said it was cool. Like, so I'm gonna come see you type shit. I was never pushing that.
Can I ask one question,
do y'all
please?
need me to show the receipt?
They can
Yeah,
roll back
show
to
one
me.
more
Go
time
ahead,
$2 so that they
I mean,
understand what I'm
but
saying.
again, it's not even about the receipts right now because it was asked and therapist did make it known that what was said was not on a text thread. That is the reason why I'm asking Rose.
But it clearly
because
is
she
on a
said
text
It is
thread.
on the text thread. It's right here.
that part may be on a text thread, but their other conversations isn't. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
Wait, Rose
So
got receipts. Rose, go ahead. Oh, that's the receipt
Yeah.
right there.
So the voice note that Heartbreaker was talking about, if Heartbreaker, if you heard the whole thing, was it not therapist saying like, I don't have to go see them, this, that, and the third. Like, and I was like, okay, well, I mean, shit, if that's how you feel, then cancel then. The fuck? If that's how you feel, it never gave me saying out of the clear blue, hey, you should just cancel on Kels. I never said that shit.
But
Never.
this leads me to my next question. It leads me to my next question because the people was asking them before therapist ended her live. This is one of the questions that they asked me to ask the therapist. Should we believe that this shit between you and a therapist is also a quote unquote skit or a lover's quarrel because of the
it's
fact?
not no lover's quarrel.
Let me just get the question out. Let me just get it out. Hold on, I got you, boo. Should we believe that just based off of the fact that just recently it was revealed that you and Heartbreaker also not had a lover's quarrel? It definitely wasn't that, but y'all conspired against some shit. Y'all niggas was in a RICO.
Hey, I'd rather claim being in a relationship with Heartbreaker before claiming to be in a relationship with motherfucking
That's mean as
therapist.
fuck. That's mean.
My soul.
Now, wait a minute.
Okay, can I ask a question, please, real
But no,
quick? I just need to ask a question.
no, I did not expose the videos or the conversation to HB. I never sent that shit to her. I did not want that to be a conversation because I already knew that conversation would very much make therapists look crazy.
Can I ask a question?
Not Trina in the big box.
First of all, why we
You can
can't?
go ahead and laugh. I got more questions, but I'll roll back through them
Right, and I just want to
Kylie, what
insert
the
a question
heck?
in your question because you made me think about the question that I want to ask originally. Why is Trina in a big box with that face?
There. Shit.
Listen, Rose, I want to know. Okay, so if that therapist was already out with the girls for Kale's birthday, right? Okay, so it was said that the whole time that therapist was there, you were texting her, and she was texting back and forth with you. That wasn't you texting her.
No, the only conversation that her and I had was her asking me what I wanted to eat because she was going to order food.
So she did order food to
Wow.
bring back to
Order
you,
food.
right?
Yeah.
I knew that was your takeout, G. I
Okay,
knew that was your
Wow,
so
takeout.
because it
hold
was
on,
said that you was texting the whole
y'all.
time.
Hold on,
Listen,
y'all.
because
See, that's why y'all don't like for me to laugh
I
because
was
I be
actually
cooking between my
live
legs.
dealing with
Dang.
I was live dealing with my two mods who had went on Heartbreaker Live.
Okay,
So I couldn't
so
get
she,
her.
so you weren't texting her the whole time. So it was said that she was communicating with somebody the whole time, and it was said that it was you. So the only time that y'all text was when you was asking her, telling her what you wanted to eat.
No, when she asked me if I wanted some food.
What you wanted to eat. Okay. So that therapist also said that she was uncomfortable there at the party and that's why she left. Was
She
that
didn't,
Like she
correct?
said, it's her
she didn't tell me
anxiety.
that. She
She said
didn't
it
tell
was.
me that. She just came back and then we went to a lounge.
Okay, so it wasn't her anxiety. Well, Peach actually cleared up that it couldn't have been her anxiety because they were
I
sharing
do want
food
to
and she
say
smacked her
this.
ass.
I do want to say this. Therapist has a funny way of always using her anxiety and putting her anxiety on other people when she wants to lie. Because she lied about her anxiety to get out of hanging out with them to go to the next area that they were supposed to be partying at. She used her anxiety as a means and always uses that as a reference point to talk shit about, not talk shit, uses it as a reference point to why she's doing certain weird movements or lying.
But Rose, okay, let me tell you this though, babe. This feels like Mad Day because it's so many things.
No laugh, because
I
I
feel
did this.
no
Nope,
two
I brought
dollar,
it to the platform.
really $2. Stop, because
I
Mad
brought
Day
it
for
up.
I'm
who?
just at.
I haven't been going live on
Oh my
therapy. She's been
god,
going live
I
on me.
literally didn't even get my statement out. $2 when you don't like somebody, you cannot just keep on just not being on their side just because you don't fuck with them. And I need the whole
For
thread.
me.
Y'all can't just keep on picking and choosing what y'all let us read. I need to see the black and the blue.
How so?
But
Why do you need to
Rose,
see both threads?
well, because it allows context. Like you can't.
But you can
Yeah.
clearly see it right here, though, laugh, that she
No, I'm not.
to
I don't
lying.
even know who that is talking. I don't know who that is talking. So I can't. I don't understand the thread
It's
of it.
therapist.
Well,
But
I get the thread. Like this goes back to it, right? This is weirding me out a little bit because when we was at the dinner, right? She said, "Hey, I'll be back. I gotta go check on the dog. My hotel's 9 minutes away." Which was weird because we was like, "Oh, I hope she okay, whatever." I ain't think to call her. I just said, "Hey, you know how you be like, what, the therapist back yet? The therapist back yet?" And when the therapist wasn't back, my exact words was, "Well, child, she with Rose, just let it go. Let's just have fun." You get what I'm saying? And I said that when I got on the app.
And
You
I
know,
will say that I was not aware that she had told y'all that she was, one, coming back, and two, about to be walking the damn dog. Like
okay.
she didn't relay none of that
no, she
information.
didn't say like I want to be politically correct in this situation. She said I'm going to check on the dog. She didn't say walk the motherfucker. She said I'm going to check on the dog. But you know you got to be right in this kind of shit here. Well, I'm
But
sorry.
Barb's, it's three
I wasn't
different
aware.
excuses though. I went to go check on the dog. I left because my anxiety got me fucked up.
But
And what was the
but
other one?
but okay, let me ask y'all this. And Rose, I don't know if you did. Did anyone see? We were live the whole fucking time. How could your anxiety get fucked up having fun?
Because
Help
she
me, help
uses
me.
it
Yo,
as
was
she
the
uses it against people. Because when people hear that, She's a therapist, y'all. Damn, y'all be forgetting.
Y'all
She
was
uses
Barb,
that
and
shit
that's what
because
I
she
was
knows
gonna
that
say to
people are going to
laugh.
become resistant
What?
to certain things when they hear trigger word or trigger words. Anxiety is a trigger word that causes people to be like, oh, I'm sorry that you were going through that. Oh, I did not know. You become remorseful to a person when they bring up their anxiety or their mental health. You automatically become remorseful because you understand, because other people can relate to the same things.
So Barb, y'all
Let me be clear.
definitely
Hold on. Let
was
me be
like
clear.
the whole.
Let me be clear. I am not taking away from the fact that she does have anxiety. I am not taking away from that. I'm not taking away from the fact that she may have, she may battle with that, because I believe that she does. However, you cannot, weaponizing your mental health is an issue. It's an issue that I have even had conversations with her about multiple times.
But my issue
And I
here
can
is,
hold on, Barb. Can I say this
hold
real
on,
quick?
Tali, hold on, pump your brakes, babe, please. My issue is that when you came back to the app, you made it seem as if it, like, the birthday dinner was not like it was behind the scenes, not so much as a good thing, because we had a great time. I met women I've never seen in my life, and I partied with them like I knew these bitches all my life. If you ask me now, I think I remember their names, but that was the vibe. It was nothing about the app, even though we were streaming. It was no discussion. It was all love. Let's do this shit. This is so weird to me.
Barb, wait, hold
I
on,
don't think that's
Rose.
a question for Rose
Hold
to
on,
answer
y'all.
either.
Damn,
This is
hold
how it
on.
feels to get
Hold
played.
on.
This
Let
is
me
how
clear
it
this
feels.
up.
But at the
Hold on,
same
one
time,
second,
Rose,
one
I got
second.
one more
One
question.
second, y'all. One second. One second. Please don't do that, y'all. I really can't hear. If somebody say something to somebody, can y'all let them respond, and then y'all can ask y'all a question? I can't. I'm trying to get this. Y'all gonna mess up my YouTube video. Y'all got to get the story right now.
But see, at the
So
same
You
the
time,
got
reason
Rose,
people
why
let us
asking
I
a
want to
ask you
hundred
clear something up
questions.
real
questions.
quick,
You
please.
got people
I want to clear
asking a
something up
hundred
real quick.
goddamn
The
questions.
reason for why I'm saying what I'm saying about her anxiety is because she then went to Peach's live and told Peach that she should not have put her anxiety onto Peach because she was projecting. Am I lying, Barb?
No.
That's why I'm speaking to the mental health and to her weaponizing her mental health, because she went straight to live and blamed it on the fact that she was supposedly feeling this anxiety because of Peach. And then
But
she
but y'all seen the setting. It was such a beautiful, intimate setting with everyone. You know what was so beautiful about that what no one is talking about? You saw us smiling in the camera, but it was business talk. I sat by bitches who was actually clocking damn near millions. I was intrigued like a motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? I want to know about my shit. You get what I'm saying? And then
Okay,
that's weird that you feel like it was. How could you get anxiety when people are uplifting each other? Everybody talking
It
about
was
how
a
beautiful
lie,
everything
Barb. It
Barb,
was
it
a
is.
was a lie,
lie.
Barb.
It
Barb,
was
it
a
was a
lie,
lie.
Barb.
That's why you don't understand what it, because
Right.
it was a
You
lie.
have
And I just want to say that y'all motherfuckers make people with anxiety and real mental issues just deal with our shit outside the app, because using that shit as just whatever, that shit's stupid. But
Even if it
Rose,
wasn't
I
people in
really,
her life, that's possible. She's amongst strangers, good time or not. Because I've been amongst people, I'm having a great time, but because I'm not familiar, I'm loyal to my comfort. I'm somewhat not comfortable. I'm just vibing. It may appear that I'm good.
right, but if my anxiety is the reason I'm leaving, then I don't have to give you two more reasons why I'm leaving. I'm leaving because my anxiety is fucking with me, and I'm really probably not even going to tell you that. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to tell you I had a good time and I'm going to go because it's my mental that I'm dealing with. But Rose, I really want to ask you, because I did a while ago say that it feels like Mad Day, and it just feels like that across the app right now. And sometimes I feel like if two people didn't fall out, we would know certain shit, and I don't like that. So I want to know, where were you wrong in the relationship? Where were you wrong in because I don't know how long y'all been having this back and forth or whatever, but I haven't heard you say, now let me tell you where I fucked up. Let me tell you where I was wrong. And a lot of times that's why people don't like me, because I can tell you where you fucked up at, and I can tell you where I fucked up at too. So tell me how you fucked up, and I don't want to know just because I felt some type of way because I didn't tell y'all this or whatever. I want to know really, where did you fuck up at, Rose? Because you telling us how that therapist fucked up, but I want to know where you fucked up at too.
So where I fucked up at from the very first time when we had that situation with the towel, I was too in my head. And I did not just say, get me another towel. I should have just said that. And so I made it something bigger than it needed to be by mistake. And that was wrong of me. Even though I tried to apologize to her and make it right, it was already too far gone. Then when she went live, I got upset and I went live. Instead of me just talking to her on the back end about it, I was already upset and I was frustrated. And I should not have gone live and decided to just air the whole thing out. But that's what I did because of my own triggers. Then when me and her made amends, I decided to we both decided to have a conversation on the front end about it instead of just keeping it on the back end. I should not have done that. I should have let it sit, process it, not let anybody else involved in what the fuck was going on, and not add fuel to the entire situation.
So was that towel? I need to know it. Was that towel really dirty?
Yes, it was.
She gave you a dirty towel.
Yes, it was.
And you, Rose, I have heard you cook. I have heard you cook on other people's situations. I've heard you cook on your situations. How did you not just say, this towel dirty, give me another towel? Why did that come to
that? So here's the thing, right? Because I don't want it to come off as an excuse, but everybody has their own anxiety and their own battles that they have going on within themselves.
Right.
So me knowing that she was trying to make everything perfect and trying to create like this atmosphere for me, and then knowing that she also likes to beat herself up when things don't go her way, it was very difficult for me to tell her some simple shit.
Okay. I get that now. And I wasn't in the room to even hear you explain, or I never even heard your reasoning for not asking for another towel. But I really want to know why the clean towels were in the same place with the dirty towels. But maybe that's just my anxiety.
I can't speak to that part. I can only speak to the fact that I should have said something and I couldn't get myself to say something. So I'm gonna leave that where that's it. Where that.
So you know that therapist.
Hold on. I don't want to bring that back up because that already's been. I'll move on to the other things that I could have taken accountability. That I am taking accountability for. That I could have done differently.
So you know she's gonna, when she tells her side, just like you, she's gonna say, "Well, Rose was lying about this, and Rose was lying about that." And so, what is she gonna say? You're lying about? What is she? How is she gonna twist it?
Can I just interject real quick?
I just want to say this real quick before y'all move on.
No, AP, we all got.
I'm also gonna say this. Now,
it was about the anxiety. I just wanted to keep it on.
The mistake that
somebody
I made,
blocked $2.
the mistake that one of the big mistakes that I made was when I get upset and when I get frustrated, I just fly off at the mouth. I know that about myself. And so when I would get to the point where I just didn't give a fuck no more, I would just talk shit and I would go live and I would talk shit because I was mad that she was live talking about me. And so I would do the same. And I should not have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Because all it did was add more fuel to the situation, and it caused way more confusion than needed to be, because there were multiple people who were listening and were trying to understand what was going on. And then me speaking and not thinking before I spoke about certain things, and then it getting taken out of context, definitely made the situation way worse. Okay. And that's on me. I shouldn't have done that, and I have to be accountable for me also hitting the live button and venting on social media.
Well, Rose, you might spew and you say you get mad at first, but once you calm down and think about it like you have now, you can have a conversation. So I don't see, back in the day, we used to say, well, let's get both of them together and we could tell who lying. But that's not a thing anymore, because the liar literally can get in the other person's face and still lie. So I feel like, I don't like the fact that you're saying, well, if you don't want to be on a panel with her, why? Because at some point she was a friend. At some point you had feelings for her. So why not both be on a panel and have a conversation? That way we can really determine what's real and what's not. Both of y'all saying, I'm leaving if she here, and she leaving if you here.
Because for weeks,
Can I get
she had
one
been talking
question?
about me.
God damn.
For weeks, she allowed narratives to be
Don't
spun.
goddamn me, AP.
And
Yeah,
she
you
never
got.
corrected
Oh
those
no, I'm
narratives.
just saying, Left. Can I get one question? God, I'll let you have the rest.
You can go ahead and finish, Rose. You can finish, and then AP can do whatever she gets to
So
do.
for
Y'all
weeks,
keep passing
there
it
was
out.
narratives that were being spun. For weeks, she allowed people to think whatever, and I just sat quiet. And so when you get to a point where you just can't take it no more, that's when people hit the live button. Everybody does it. Does it make it right? Hell no. But people get frustrated and they get tired. And so every time me and her would have a conversation, she would claim that she's not going to go live on me. I literally have text messages recently of her saying, I'm not going to go live on you anymore. And then she went and did it anyway. And then she claimed that she wasn't going to do it again. She just did it today. So at that point, I don't want to be in no space with someone who is actively always lying. And there's so much more shit that she lied about. And I don't like that for me. I don't like the narrative that she spun. I don't like the fact that she literally got in a whole lot of people's fucking heads, had niggas thinking that I'm sitting here doing reverse psychology on them. Meanwhile, she doing that shit to them. Meanwhile, she lying. Meanwhile, she's sitting here conflating stories. Meanwhile, she's sitting here making shit more than what it is or lying about it. Because the text messages show everything that she lied about just today. And people still gonna find a way to say that I'm lying about something. With text messages.
When Rose finish, I have something to say. Okay, so to keep it even, this is what we're gonna do. Everybody limited to 2 questions, and we'll just keep on going around because it's gonna be everybody jumping all over each other. So we'll just go from Rose. I think HB next to her, and then just go down like that. So everybody get to ask their questions. Ask your 2 questions. Let Rose respond, and then we can go back into rotation instead of everybody just trying to. Because people, if we want to be fair, people still have more questions, and all
Right, I've been
questions need
waiting
to
a
be
whole
asked.
hour.
You could wait 5 more hours. Go ahead,
Whatever.
HB.
Okay, so I have 2. I would limit mine because I had a lot of questions. So my 2 is, the first one is, when you did looking at the Discord messages, right? Where it looked like you made the statement, I'm going to milk this 304, whatever. So I felt like I said, that's not going to stop. That's going to happen. And you guys clicked up. I seen you guys link up. Was the battles that you did that day, because you did several battles, was the battles that you did that day a form of you milking her? And at some point, did you get disappointed based on the outcome of some of the battles? Because she did state that. And is that what made you go astray? No?
Yeah.
Okay. My second question is, were you guys sexually active?
No.
You guys never was intimate, kiss, no kind of exchanges or anything like that?
No.
Man,
Damn, she ain't get none of the frog.
No.
I know you fucking
She ain't even
lying.
get to
And
smell
hold
it.
on,
She ain't get to smell it. She risked all that for her. She ain't even get to smell it.
so
Y'all, we got questions.
will.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Questions. We're trying to get the questions
I
out.
got
So,
5,000 questions, and I'm a hush.
okay, HB, ask her 2 questions. Go ahead, Tylee.
I will go ahead and say what Rose just said was correct because that was one of the same questions that I asked on therapist panel, and therapist did say that no, she never got the coochie. She ain't even smelt it. So
Man,
she did say
Kylie,
that.
what's your question?
Well, I'm
Dang.
getting to it, but I had to make a statement first. All right, so damn it, $2. All right, so God damn it, Rose. My question will be for you. Did you ever really try to pursue something with the therapist for real, for real?
In the
Because
beginning,
when she told
I
the
had the
story,
thought.
she felt like it wasn't for real.
In the beginning, I had the thought, yeah, and then that's when she had went live, and then she lied, and then she admitted to lying on me, and I'm actually grateful that somebody did record that shit and send it to Heartbreaker because now I can use her as a reference in the video. Did or did she not admit to lying on me? She lied on me because she was angry, because she was mad, and she also knew that it was going to garnish a whole lot of people who were going to support her because she know it was easy to target me.
There's also
That was
screenshots.
literally her words.
Also
Literally her words. Literally her words.
Okay. So
I just got this question that's burning the back of my ass, and please
just
don't get
go
mad.
ahead, Barb.
Hell no,
Y'all just
Barb. Hold
y'all
on,
just
why?
remember I
But
got
this
one
is
more
Okay,
good.
no,
question.
no,
This
no.
is
To the bottom.
this is good
Hello,
too.
hello. Okay, hello.
When I told her that we are not dating, how many times you heard me say we're not dating and she ignored that shit?
I just want to know how much
Barb,
involvement.
you ain't next.
I
Wait
get
a
it,
minute, y'all.
but this is good. I promise y'all gonna
Wait a
like this
minute.
question. Just allow, if you allow it, you gonna love it.
Boy, I'm saying
How
fuck it, you
much?
I'm
know.
gonna
How
allow it, but
much?
you almost there,
I swear
Barb.
to God, I ain't
Can I
gonna
go
cut
after
nobody else.
Kylie?
Please,
Just
I
real
swear to God,
quick,
please
so I can
I want to
talk.
be clear.
Okay, hold on, hold
I
on, hold on.
will.
Let Barb. Okay,
I
wait
want
a
to be
minute.
clear just to make
Hold
sure
on.
that I'm being fully accountable. My full accountability is the only thing that I lied about was ever talking to her on a personal level outside of TikTok. That is the
Okay.
only thing that I lied about because I thought that that was nobody's business to know. That was the only thing I lied about because I wanted it to be personal. Everything
So do
else
I get
I
my
told
next
the truth.
question now, or do I gotta wait? Because
So
I
I
can
want to
wait
know,
until after
right? I
Barb.
want to
But
know how much involvement did your mom play in participating in this?
Barb, now you could have saved that for your
That's
question
what I'm
turn,
No,
saying.
Barb.
cause I
Whoa,
want to know.
Barb, I'm
Cause remember,
trying
her mom, like,
You
no, this is
did.
a.
No.
Okay, so no. Okay,
I'm
so
not
let me
trying
say
to
something.
offend
Okay,
nobody,
listen.
but this is a good goddamn question. Cause
It
Rose,
is a good.
was your mom not brought up as if the therapist was talking to your mom and your mom talked to her, or you didn't hear that?
But can that
Okay.
progress? Like we asking
Can
the
I? Okay,
little
no, no,
other.
no, no,
But I,
hell no. Let me tell y'all something, okay? I do
Oh,
not go to y'all live and act like a fool. I don't, right?
what?
I be cursing and stuff. I be cursing, but I wait till it's my turn to curse. For real now.
I ain't even cursed. I said it's so cute.
We had an order. We had an order. Tylee got one
Oh,
more question. Then we got
I
Barb.
was stepped away from my phone for a second. My bad,
I
y'all.
know.
My bad. I
Okay.
wait a
I know
minute.
the Barb. I know the gazebo is so motherfucking comfortable. You riding in your red AMG, Barb, but you gotta listen to the instructions.
Okay, what turn? Who I go after so I
You go
know?
after
You go
me. You go
after
after
two
me,
dollars.
Barb. You go after me.
$2. Okay, don't answer that question, Rose. Wait for me. Okay. Do not, even if they ask, don't say shit.
Okay, Tylee, go ahead with your next question, and then AP $2. Barb, Trina,
Hell no. AP
live.
already had her question.
Right. So
Who
okay.
the fuck
if
did
you make
not
a
$2? I
statement
know you a
first,
lie.
So
if you make a statement first, that's one of your questions.
I mean, to be completely honest, laugh. I've been up here for like 3 hours waiting
I
to
y'all
even
okay,
talk to
okay,
her.
okay.
So, Rose, my last question would be, God damn it. Shit, I be getting lost. Y'all be doing too much up on here in this panel. But my last question would be like, within the instance of everything that has been going on, and I think like Lav kind of hinted at this, but I don't think that you really answered this per se, or maybe it may not have been to my liking. What exactly can you attribute to you doing wrong in this particular situation? Because both of y'all may have done wrong, but like, what is your ass play? Because I've also been asking the therapist the same type of questions. So
Ask her
what the
that.
fuck do you did wrong?
Who
So,
Ask her
can't
that.
duplicate
one of the
questions
things.
now?
I
That
know.
was the
Lab just
same.
asked her that.
She just asked her
Well,
that.
I'll say this
Yeah.
because I
Well, I
spoke
don't
to
know if that
public.
was the same questions. Don't tell me what the fuck my question was.